Officially, the stats, Stafford has 2, Fulton 2, Welch with 3. Jaden Williams has been the only gun for Chester County thus far. He has 10. For the Lions, pretty well spread out, but Niven really had the show. It was showtime in the first quarter. He had 4 blocks, 12 points here at the break. 4 by Braden Waller, Caleb Williams 2. The general, Gabe Lee, has 4, 12 by Drake Craddock. He was the big gun in the second quarter, 2 by Cole Craddock. And the Lions lead the game 39-17. Earlier tonight, the Lady Lions won and won big, a carbon copy of what happened at TCA just a few weeks ago. When the Lions led at the end of one, 12-4, they led at the break 26-6, 34-14 at the end of 3. And they never really looked back, and it was a really good balanced scoring tonight. Annie Payne will be our first guest. Moen had 4, 6 by Mallory Arnold. Jenna George, Double J, had 3. Tori Robertson, 4 tonight. 2 by Laney Williams. Laney was the last gal to score. Glad she got in the scoring column there. Mary Grace Cleek had 9. 11 by Riley Hodrago, who will be one of our guests here at halftime as well. Annalise Friend had 5, and 4 by Ava Engel. Well, joining us first of all are the 2 gals we're going to talk to, our lovely friends. Annie Payne, congratulations on a nice win, and I'm glad that knee is back to health.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Down at ECS, if folks missed it the other night, you and one of the gals collided down there, and it was really sort of a scary thing for a little while, wasn't it?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I could not put, weight on it for the rest of the night, and then I woke up, took the ACT the next morning, and I was just, kind of struggling to limp in there. But, after that, after the first couple of days, it was fine. It's not really hurting bad today, except for whenever I, just bend it backwards.
Yeah, I watched you during warm-ups, and I mentioned when the game first began, I said you showed no ill effects of it, but big win tonight. This is sort of a carbon copy of the game out at TCA a few weeks ago.
Yes, sir, it was.
Full-court pressure really hurt them, didn't it?
Yeah, we saw that the first game against them at Trinity whenever, it felt like we had, 5 minutes straight where it was just we got to steal after steal after steal during our press.
Yeah.
I don't think they handled the pressure super well, and I think that was kind of our game plan going into it tonight.
They really did a great job with the execution. Sometimes you can have the game plans, but it's got to be executed well, and you guys did that really well. Riley got hot there in that second half, didn't she?
Yeah. 3 threes.
Yeah, wound up being our leading scorer. You had 4 tonight, and really, you're one of those gals that I always say I think you should shoot the ball more, but I really loved your shot tonight. Really looked pretty.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I had one that wasn't pretty, but other than that.
Well, that's going to happen sometime, even as great shooter as Riley is. Every once in a while, she has one that doesn't go in. But nice win on the road, and, of course, we get ready. Now, Stan and I will not be with you this week. We're both on assignment. But we'll both be out of town, but we'll be with you the following week down at the Hub City affair. But
yes, I'm excited for that.
Getting ready for the holidays. I'm sure you got all your presents bought so far.
Well, I've got presents for other people. I have no idea if people have things for me.
I saw your mom here, and if she's still watching, maybe
yes.
She'll get you something really big. Maybe the new car you've been wanting or something.
Well, I've got a car, but a new one wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt.
Well, she's your biggest fan. Love to see her here tonight. Congratulations, and let's keep it going. That's our 7th win, 7-2, and through 9 games, I feel pretty good about what I'm seeing right now.
I do too. Yeah. I think we all honestly have gotten really confident this year, especially just coming out of last year, and our record last year wasn't ideal, but I think just kind of we naturally compare it to last year, and just that gives us confidence. The 2 losses, they were against 2 good teams, Union City, and can't even remember who was the other one. Who's our other loss?
Well, I'll look here and see. I don't have it in front of me, but I do remember him. Gibson County.
Yeah,
I missed that game. I was with Bethel that night.
Right. But, 2 really good teams. And so I think, we're confident.
Sure. Well, and I think the addition, some new people, we'll talk to Riley about this, but Annalise coming in and then Ava coming in, that's helped with the depth too.
Right.
Takes a little pressure off. And the fact that you don't have to play so many minutes. Yeah.
Exactly. Because last year, we would just pace ourselves from because whenever you're starting the game last year, you're going to play the entire game.
Right, exactly.
Because, most games too, we had somebody that was hurt. Between either me, Tori, or Mallory, our ankles are always going down.
Yeah, and Tori battled injuries all year. But hey, congratulations. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you so much.
We'll get you to hand that headset to Riley, and we'll talk to her for a few minutes. Thanks, Annie. Great job. Riley Drago, who finished tonight with the 11 points, the leading scorer tonight. She had, of those 11 points, she had 8 in that second half. And Riley, congratulations. You got that shot dropping there in that second half, didn't you?
Yes, sir, I did.
Yeah, I see your family. They're always here. They're always following you. I don't think they've ever missed a game, have they?
I don't believe so. Not in my high school season, at least.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Talk about the win tonight. Again, Annie, we talked about the pressure really did Chester County in. And then once the shots start dropping, we were in pretty well command, weren't we?
Yes, sir. I think just coming into this game and noticing that they didn't have one of their star players, sort of, even though it allowed us to
We'll
back
get you
off.
move that mic a little closer. There you go.
Yes, sir. I think it allowed us to just come out with pressure on the other team and just start the game off like we know we should and we could.
Now, Stan told me, of course, he does did a lot of the junior high and the middle school games. He told me you've always been the proverbial gym rat. You love it, don't you?
Yes, sir. I always like being in the gym.
Yeah, and obviously you can never practice it up. Talk about the addition we mentioned with Annie. We mentioned Ava and we mentioned Annalise coming in. That's really helped our depth and taken. You don't have to worry about foul trouble as much. You don't have to worry about the injuries. Of course, we always worry about injuries, but you don't have to worry about having to go the entire game, do you?
Yes, sir. I think, and just having them extra people, it's not only like helped us in the game, but also like off the court, and it's helped our dynamic on the team. And again, like it's really helped our like in the game. We can take more breaks and have more breathers, and we don't have to just go 110%. Or I think last season we all kind of slacked off the whole game, or not the whole game, but just like Andy said, we paced ourselves. And so just coming into this season, I think it's allowed us to just go 110% the whole time.
And I remember last year too, Riley. This is no criticism. This is just a fact. I think last year we'd be in a lot of games in the fourth quarter. Our legs would be gone sometimes too, weren't they? And our jump shots not quite as. I mean, we hit a lot of shots on the front of the rim, and that's a sign of tiredness, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now I love the fact that you did those videos, you guys, and they would say, "What's your favorite color? What's your favorite meal?" and those kind of things. But I was still waiting for the question to be, who's your favorite announcers? And they never did ask that.
I don't think they were allowed to ask that one. I think that would cause some division.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could have been Stan and Dave. I mean, but
yes,
hey, congratulations. Really proud of you guys. And just like I told Annie, Merry Christmas to you, and your family and everyone. Yeah. All right, great. Great job, gals. Thank you.
Thank you.
And if you ever quit playing and you want a career in radio, you know where you can go, or
yes, sir.
TV
We appreciate
with us. All right.
that.
Thanks, gals. Great job. And that's right.